Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Am I copying someone? I've definitely heard this, yeah, before. But okay, so today I'm not talking about astrology or, yeah, usually I only talk about astrology, right? Also, I cut my hair. Yeah, like I cut them myself. So I think I ate. Anyways, okay. Yeah, so. Today I'm going to show you all the fun little things that I made past few months. And yeah, that's all because I thought, I don't know, I just like to make things and many times I plan and like just the plan in my brain is so complicated and there's this need for perfection and everything. And because of that, many times I end up skipping or forgetting or procrastinating. Well, yeah, but these few months I didn't, and there were like different reasons for different projects, like why I was able to do them. But I'm really glad I did, and I'm gonna start with the cutest, silliest, funniest, simplest one. So this is a chopstick holder. Yeah, this is a chopstick holder, like when you're eating and you don't want your dirty chopsticks to touch the table, you can just put it here to protect it, like it's a little elevated. And yeah, how I made it is pretty simple. I took two plastic bottle lids, plastic bottle caps, and I um, super glued them together. And on the top, with like a normal knife, I cut from both sides a little to make this tooth gappy thing. And yeah, I wanted to paint it, but I don't have any paint right now, so I didn't. And yeah, this is the first one. Then where did it go? What the fuck? How do I stop it? Wait. Yeah, okay, so this is the second one. Okay, so I did not make this to be truthful. This came in a chocolate. It's like Kinder Surprise, Kinder Joy kind of a thing where there's candy and there's a toy, and but it's not Kinder Joy. I think it's called something else. And this came with it, and I love Doraemon, so yeah, it's basically like a photo frame, and this photo comes out, and yeah, that's all. But I attached magnet. I super glued magnet on the back of it. Now it's a cute fridge magnet. So this is basically something I made. Also, I was thinking that, I can print really tiny pictures out and swap this with my own pictures, like me with my friends, with whatever. So this is the second project that I did, which I basically didn't, but whatever. Okay. So the second one, the third project that I did are these two aluminum sheets that I embossed. So the story behind it is there's this great Instagram account. They're like, I don't know what the term is, but they are like event management, but more like event hosts. And it's they are on Instagram by the name Karantavi, if I said it right. I will also put their Insta in the link, so please check them out because if you are in Mumbai, that is. But I think they also do other places. I'm not sure, but like check them out. So it was one of the events that they hosted, and I went to two of them. This was one of them where, it's been like going very it's been going very trendy on Pinterest. Like I many times I saw people do it and I was like, okay, wow, that is amazing. I would love to do it, but like I never got around to do it. But because of this event, I finally do it. I'm gonna put some pictures here, okay? And this is it. I wrote my name. They also had colors to put on top of it. This was more like a rough work, but honestly, the rough work turned out better than the actual work, in my opinion. But like, I don't know. This was one, and then this is the other one. I drew like a sigil. There's a heart and moons and grapes and wines. This is the second one. And on it, I love it. I just want to like frame them whenever I get time. But I just know that I won't be. So I really hope Karantavi guys, if you're listening, please host a framing event so I can frame my work. So okay, well, eh, this is the fourth one that I did. So what I did, it's also like a fridge magnet or magnet for whatever. And what I did is I went to Pinterest and got this shopping cart printed out. And then I took like a plastic sheet. Actually, it was like left over from uh, my sticker. Like I love to buy stickers. So this was like a leftover sheet from the plastic. And I covered it with plastic so, it doesn't get wet or like whatever, doesn't tear. And yeah, covered it with plastic and put this uh, super glued this magnet, and on top of it I put these transparent post-its or sticky notes that I have, and now it's my grocery list. I have written milk, nuts, and peanut butter here. Also, like maybe in the video it's like okay, you can't really see anything, but in real life you can. So this goes on top of my fridge, so I can like see all the things because I always have like a lot of posters. What the fuck is wrong with my, you know? Okay, I have a lot of sticky notes on my fridge with like, okay, I'm running out of these things and these things I need to buy, these things I need to do. I have this appointment, and like, even though I'm not a very social person, but I do have like therapy and appointments. So I like to do this, and I'm really proud of it. I don't know, they're like, I know that they're not very complex and very detailed projects, but they're like, I love them. I felt so much happiness creating them. Also, I'm very sleep deprived, so I might cry. But I felt really amazing creating all of these projects. I think I don't know, lately I have stopped giving fucks about things. So I'm just like making cute little stuff that I used to as a child. And you know, I never used to care. Oh my God, I need to make this pretty. Like I never used to think about these things, but then like I started. And even then even when I started, I think I was like, people still had a problem, like, oh my God, why are you not skilled enough? Why are you not putting more effort or whatever? But I mean, they are not completely wrong. But then all of these things, of course, like if you need to pursue something professionally, you need to be good at it. And mediocrity is not always the answer, but sometimes it is. Sometimes you just need to make it because you are allowed to be bad. So, yeah, I made this. Okay, what's next? Okay, so this is more like an art thing. It's not like a craft project, but uh, this is another thing that I put on my fridge. So I take this fridge magnet and I stick it. So I made this template for my planning, like how I was saying that I like to put a lot of sticky notes and everything. Like I have this appointment on this date and this time. So I thought it would be better if I just like put a calendar page. And usually I just go on Pinterest and pick a really pretty one and print it. And then I also feel bad about like, in a way, duping the artist who actually made it and maybe they're selling on their website. But I made my own. And if you want it, you can just text me on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, and I'll send you a PDF and you can, use it as long as it's get it printed or whatever, as long as it's not for commercial use, as long as, you're not making a whole calendar and selling it, I'm okay with for personal use for you. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. So I made a zine. Okay. So this again is an event by Karantavi. They held this event and I went. This was my first one. And yeah, it was like make your zine, and we all like made our zines. So the concept was called Maps to Ourselves, I think. And we had to make a map and imagine a country or a land or whatever as something that's yours. So you create all the rules and you create the geographical and weather conditions. You create everything. You create the flag and everything. So at the back of it, there is a flag. I know it's very chaotic looking, but it's a flag, y'all. Okay. And the my country, actually, I didn't really imagine a country. By the way, I'm gonna in detail explain everything about my zine. So I don't know, buckle up, I guess. So I, instead of imagining a country, I imagined like a magical realm or like a dimension, I don't know. And it's called We Are Dead Landia. And our motto is You're dead, I'm dead, we're all dead. We're all dead. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite of my overnight oats because breakfast, mm, by the way, I have been wanting to shoot a video of me making my overnight oats. I know overnight oats are like very easy to make but I don't know. I just really enjoy making them and also eating them. So I was like, why not post and shoot and post it? Because yeah, I'm not trying to help people here. I'm just trying to be myself and share my moments with people. So I'm just trying to have fun and also share the fun, and if that fun helps, great. By the way, I look so hard in this video. I cannot. I cannot. This is too much. Like, yeah. Okay. So this is the first page. This is the second one, and this is the third one. The second one says the rules, cosmic rules of the realm. The first one is be dead. The second one is always be wet. The third one is only mentally unstable people are allowed. The fourth one and the last one is everything has eyes. Everything has to have eyes. I mean, it's not like a rule, it's more like a fact. Like everything has eyes. Water, air, amoeba, people, people's butt, everything is eyes. Also, nothing is really physically there, but sometimes it is. I don't know how to explain because whenever I make art, I just let my subconscious take the wheel, and that's what I do. Okay, so the second is it's like a tour guide kind of a thing. It says must see places, and there are just two places because I didn't have a lot of time to like literally do the whole world building. But the first one is Steer Jallo Plateau, and the description says all the tears shed by all the people of this world in their past lives are stored here as jello. Flavors depend on your subconsciousness's wish. So that's that. Okay. The second one is Purple Fire Ocean. And the description says self-explanatory. So that's Purple Fire Ocean. Okay. Then there's the official language written here. I'm gonna read it in the language, and I actually don't know what it means because I was channeling. So, but I'm gonna speak it, and it always sounds different. So you just have to remember that. Okay. Globur lak gilir nis globlu. Larknya ar glir urgliar yar I irglia unisir. Globlir nis clear. So that's the language. Okay. Now there's something random that I wrote about the visa process on my brand. And it says non-citizens can enter temporarily with astral projection as long as the person isn't considered an immortal in their realm. Every once in a while, the citizens all gather on the tier plateaus and watch movies and eat jello. And I think we are so against immortal people because the people of We're All Dead Landia, uh, they know this bigger truth that nothing is forever. Even if you are considered a real person or an immortal person or this species, like people of my world, they don't give a fuck. They're like, okay, you're just a being, so you will one way or another, one day or another, are going to stop existing. So why are you calling yourself an immortal? That's very disrespectful to us because what the fuck just happened? Okay, it's very disrespectful to us because we are literally the realm of the dead. So why are you coming here and boasting about you being permanently attached to your fucking mortal vessel? How are you going to transform? How are you going to evolve as a soul if you never die in that realm, wherever you're like experiencing whatever you're experiencing? So that's the thing. Then this here is an art that I made. So on the at the event, I took a lot of stickers to, I don't know, give to others. It's just like something I like to do to show the world my love and also introduce myself to people like, hey, I made it. I make art. And this is a sticker. Also, I love stickers. So yeah, that's like my love language, giving and receiving stickers. And so I incorporated the sticker into my world. And this is actually a big ass. Okay, let me just like read all this to you so it will be better. Every once in a while, a giant fairy, this one, a giant fairy will use the realm as a workstation to dye their magical hair with their magical piss. As you can see, the person is like pissing on their hair, and the piss is pink, and that's how their hair is getting dyed. Okay, yep, their magical with their magical piss and paints. Okay, okay. So when they are dyeing their hair, sometimes the piss drops it, like falls over other people, other beings. So because this like fairy is gigantic, it just like it's using the realm as a workstation. So of course there's going to be dye everywhere, which is basically piss. So when the people of the realm, who are just souls, when they get in touch with the piss, they kind of, for a limited time, get bodies because, you know, so they can experience, like, it's like a fun activity. It's like our festival. They can experience having a body. And honestly, the body, like, what body are you going to get? It's always about your subconscious. Everything is subconscious. Like, we do not have consciousness here. We are all subconscious or unconscious in this world. So, yeah. And people find it very fun because it feels like possessing a vessel, even if for a small time. Filler words, filler words, filler words, filler words, filler words. Okay, so the rest of the page is just like saying filler words, because I did not know what else to write, and half of the page is left. So, okay. Now, lastly, I think, yeah, that's the last page. Are some random words that came to my mind that are related. I guess I was just like high. I was not I was not high on something, but I was just like high on myself, you know. So I was basically channeling whatever I was channeling when I made this scene. And the words are music, water, peaches, always moisturized, but also no bodies. So what are we moisturizing? My mother had the same question. And I was like, Mom, you don't understand my generation, or something. I said something like that. I don't know. So yeah, no bodies, but also sometimes yes bodies. Everything is almost always free. People are feeling everything, and it's nice and also very sad. So it's balanced. And with that, we have come to the end of my my zine, my first zine. I really want to make more zines. So if you guys have any ideas, please tell me. Should we like create a zine club where we just like all meet and make zines? Actually, I've been thinking of making a club, but for something else. But maybe we could just incorporate this. So if you live in Mumbai and if you're like-minded person, hit me up because I already have talked to like I think five-ish people who said, I mean, I don't know if they step out at the last minute, but they said they would love to come to my club meetings. So yeah, reach me out. Okay. Also, the club will be free. There will be no fee. I'll explain all of it in another video. Actually, I'm going to make a video soon, whenever I get time. Yeah. Oh, not this one. This one I did just yesterday. I couldn't sleep, so also I had this notebook where I like write ideas or to-do lists and stuff. So it had like a lot more stickers, these like puffy ones, but they were also like coming off all the time. I don't know, maybe the glue just stank. So I finally took those off that were always falling off and I super glued them inside these lip balms. So this is like a fruity one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're like as excited about these, but I really am. I love these. And here are some desserts. And thirdly, a peacock. I will cry. Sorry. Yeah. So also I have had these lip balms from like more than a year because I bought them like 2, 3 years ago, I think, and they just never end. There's also another sticker here. It's like Zhongli from Genshin Impact. I love that game. Kind of sucks because of corporate greed now, but I love it. Okay, yeah. Also, like, please try to boycott Vaseline. Do not buy them anymore, please. So, okay. Now I have, yeah, only one more left. So, okay. So I'm here with my sticker wallet. I put all of my sticker here. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna like very quickly show you all of my stickers. Or should I make that another video? I think I'll make that another video because that would be cuter. Okay, so this is a tea bag wallet. So what I did, you know, opened two different tea bag packets and I put them like this and they got folded like this and taped the ends and now they have like four sections. You can put four different types of stickers or money or leaves. Also, it still smells like tea. So yeah, I'm just really proud of this one. I love it. I put my stickers in it. I just to explain how I did it, even though it's not that, complex. But just to explain, I took two more tea bags out. Oh, speaking of tea bags, I have some tea that I have to drink before it gets cold. So yeah, these are two tea bags that I have, opened up like these. Now take one, it should be vertical and the other one horizontal. And like put them like this and let this cover this side. So you take this end, tape it up, and this end, tape it up, and then you get this four-sectioned little pocket. Yes, you can make so many. Also, you can like put some glue or tape on it and put it in your journal so you have a cute little journal pocket because if you don't have pockets in your journal, use these. Also, I used to make something similar as a child, and I would put them in my journals or diaries, and I would call them tissue pockets. I would put like a little tissue paper or paper soap inside because I'm like, yes, I don't know, I guess I'm such a Virgo. I just wanted to be very resourceful all the time. And and that was just amazing. I know one of my cousins, she saw it and she also tried it, and like till today we talk about it and we both obsessed with this whole idea. Okay, I made more pockets by the way, and they're made. This is a sticker of mine. Uh, these are all made from the leftover plastic that you get after you take out all the stickers from sticker sheet. So there's this one. It just has like two sections because it's like a, longer one. And then there are more. These have four sections. So do these. So these have like some random stickers that I got printed from Pinterest, which I know is not very ethical. So maybe we should not do it. Maybe I should not do it so much. But yeah, it's like a gray area, you know? Okay. Because if it was like from a very big artist who also sucks, totally do it. But this is not a very big artist. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know who the artist is because they're from Pinterest. And also, people on the Pinterest, whenever you post, please fucking credit the artist. There are so many times I'm like, oh my God, who is this artist? I love it. And then there's no artist on the Pinterest, like nothing mentioned. People are asking in the comments, but no one says anything. So change starts with us and everything. So yeah, I think we have reached the end. By the way, if you want to know what it has a lot of mulberries inside. That's the color. That's why the color. Yeah. And this is like a dessert. It's like a cream bombolini. I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but yeah, it's a cream bombolini. Also, there's my monstera plant, and I really hope she doesn't die. Yeah. Okay. See you next time. I hope this was fun. I hope, you know, I hope this was fun. It was for me. I just love show and tell. I just love it. And I don't know, I have this weird feeling in my head that I'm behaving differently in this video. Like a little differently. But I don't know, I'm just sleep deprived and also like every day I have different personalities and everything, especially when I'm sleep deprived. Also, I don't know where the moon is today. I think it's either the last degrees of Libra or the first 2 degrees of Scorpio, I think. But yeah, this was it. See you next time. Bye. By the way, next time I'm going to make, I mean, I'm next after this, I'm going to shoot a video where I just recommend perfumes and stuff, like the perfumes I like. And if you like it, you can get it. It's not going to be sponsored because who's going to sponsor me? So, yeah, bye.